make our customers spawn and walk into the store. So Eric started working on that while I was working on the dress lady walk animation. I wanted the customer crowd to be diverse and interesting, and each model to have its own walk pattern. As one of our friends noticed, those hips don't lie. At this point in time, I knew nothing about proper UV mapping and texture in low poly models. So I let Blender create an automatic UV map, which you can see on the left. And yes, it is a mess. I tried to create textures by baking the color onto this map, which caused issues, and I had to manually move some faces to differently colored spots. And then my nemesis entered the chat and spilled hard cold truth about my messy UV maps and gave some general useful advice about implementing shape keys and inverse kinematics to the rig, all of which would require a lot of learning, and I just was not ready for it.
Yeah. I don't mind learning.
Every time she spends an ungodly amount on something, I'm just like, it's fine because you're learning it. You'll get faster.
Yeah, it's just we have only 14 days. I don't want to spend time right now learning it.
To be completely honest, I do not think we're going to make it. So, not learning things during this time frame, which could be useful for future stuff, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Learning things.
We should just go into like try to make it the best we can and see what we can actually get done in time.
I don't see the point of making a complex rig for this. It's like 2.5 squares of polygons. What do you want from me?
Everything. The world.
Meanwhile, Eric made the model actually enter the shop.
Why are you doing that?
What is happening? I'm curious. It moves!
It moves. And watch what it does.
She's indecisive.
She's supposed to be indecisive. She's supposed to go to the point. There are...
It seems like you are choosing a point like once a frame or something. Is it what you are doing?
The point is so guys with these spawns. So we're going to put this in.
I want cookies. On cake? No, cookies are better, but cake.
Yes. Animation isn't working again, but I'll get that working.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's see if it works this time. She should go to a point, then to the counter, and then to one of the exits. Okay, she's going to a point.
Oh. Okay.
And she's not.
Yeah, there's no animation.
Well, no, she's. Okay, so let's go down. Let's just put this back in and see if that works.
I did end up learning about shape keys, as it seemed the best way to make our customer frown.
Okay, does this look empty enough?
Yes. She about to murder him. Yep.
Look at this.
So she should be going to one of the 4 spots. Because counter is false. Then stuff becomes true, which means she goes to the counter. Counter becomes true, and she goes to the fucking door. Or out the door. But look what she's doing every fucking time. Straight to the exit. skipping all the fucking if statements, and it's like, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Eventually, Eric did manage to lure the customer into the shop, but didn't persuade her to buy anything yet.
So we are trying to bake once again. Are you ready? Oh, so that is why it has overlapping.
I made an okay-ish texture, and Eric finally made the customer do all the usual customer things: get in, shop, pay, leave. Then I noticed some colors bleeding into other colors at the borders, and I finally decided to mark seams for UV unwrap myself. This required cleaning up the mesh too.
Unwrap. Seriously? Seriously? That is how beautiful it looks now? What? It doesn't look... I don't believe you. What are those? Is that the fingers? Are those the fingers? What is that?
What the fuck?
It is the top of her dress.
After several tries, I got the UVs I could work with. Now I needed to group parts of the mesh to prevent bleeding of color between them. I don't think I ever baked that much in one day.
I don't think it looks the way it is supposed to look, but fuck it.
But the baking still wasn't perfect or even good enough for me. So I tried fixing the UVs again. By the end of the stream, I had something I was ready to accept as good enough.